Greetings from the Institute of Global Professional IGP Bangladesh. Greetings from the Institute of Global Professional IGP Bangladesh. Thank you all for joining us and staying with us to the end. Honorable Knowledge Seeker, today I am your host for the evening. My name is Badhun Das. I am from Bangladesh. Dear Knowledge Seeker, I am proud to be associated with IGP as a global member. IGP is a social and ISO certified international training institute. In 3 years, we already served 3 million plus knowledge seekers from 100 plus countries. IGP is internationally recognized and globally accredited. We are connected to more than 250 plus professions and 4,500 plus organizations. In Institute of Global Professional, IGP is a training faculty for skill development, which was founded in 2020 and is generating competent candidates to meet demand in the global labor market by providing professional qualifications. The Institute of Global Professional is an education institute that provides social work globally recognized and reputable. We serve student and community resource providing holistic social work and education. We believe that it's not effective to learn a skill just by acquiring formal education. So we provide effective training and consultation to generate proficient generation all over the world. We distribute our services locally, nationally, and internationally to student, job seeker, job holder, and also for learners, the respective campus location and distance learning platform. We are an occupational and dependable institute. IGP is one of the famous online institutes from all over the world. Our vision is education is not a business product, it's a part of our human rights. Based on our vision, we are trying to reach all corners of the world for free webinars, seminar courses, our tools, competition, mentoring, and counseling, etc. On the other side, we are also trying to serve more than 100 premium service for free, like create own portfolio website, resume builder, cover letter, motivation letter, and wall knowledge platform for gathering general knowledge which can update all day. Kids learning game, website free course, convert sites, and many, many more. We help to empower you to learn to meet their expectation and dream and become highly skilled people. We implement several training program, webinar, and offline online courses for youth and learner by professional trainer, speaker, and coaches. Our sessions are conducted by globally renowned professionals to develop all kinds of tools and to promote the education of their abilities and personalities. To ensure excellent and in-depth instruction, we arrange with qualified trainer, speaker, and instructor. We extended free services to more than 3 million knowledge seekers in last 3 years. We have affiliation with universities and organizations in different countries. Virtual mock signing with many colleges and organizations have been accomplished. We are working to create a legendary generation of future scholars and citizens who will be accountable. We are constantly prepared to assist all knowledge seekers with valuable service. Spreading knowledge is crucial for the Institute of Global Profession. We believe that knowledge is love and light and vision. So we try to understand the need of today's generation and we serve them with good research and practice methods. We must have a genuine concern for the learner we represent. More diversity, growth, and innovation are required to lead a session with professionalism, passion, and integrity. IGP members are committed to offering effective best quality service and continual improvement so that individuals who seek information can improve their skill level and value. Before we move to the next, let me remind don't forget to share, tag, and mention your friend in the comment box. Your support is very valuable for us. Thank you. Before we move to the next, let me remind don't forget to share, tag, and mention your friend in the comment box. Your support is very valuable for us. Thank you. Moving to the next, with your continuous support, we already completed 1,403 webinars successfully. Wow. Moving to the next, with your continuous support, we already completed 1,403 webinars successfully. Wow. At present, we are going to start our 1,404 webinar, which name is Right Mindset for Business. And today our speaker name is Dr. Daphne Suarez. She is from United Arab Emirates. Now, before I hand over the stage to our speaker, ma'am, I want to share a very little bit about her, founder and CEO of Cares of Moms Business and Leadership Coaching, Business Leadership NLP, and Timeline Coach, ranked 7 among the top business coaches by the New York Journal and top 10 female coaches by Yahoo Finance Genius World Records. Award-winning international bestseller author. Now, very important moment for me to invite our speaker to IGP with her presentation. Now, very important moment for me to invite our speaker to IGP with her presentation. Hello, ma'am. Good evening.
Good evening, ma'am. How are you?
I'm fine, ma'am. How are you, ma'am?
I'm very well, thank you.
Ma'am, the stage is yours. You can start your presentation now.
Lovely. Just give me a minute. Let me just change screens. Yeah. Okay. Just let me know if you can see my screen.
Yes,
Is it
ma'am.
good to go? Lovely.
Yes, ma'am. We can see your slides.
Beautiful. Thank you so much, ma'am. Okay, my wonderful audience, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to today's webinar on right mindset for business. And I'm really excited that those who are once again joining me or joining me for the first time. Although ma'am has already shared a bit about me, I will just go through few slides because some people love to visualize things. So there are some pics that I would share where you'll get to know me better before I dive in into the webinar. So, first of all, my name is Dr. Daphne Suarez, who will be your mentor and teacher during this whole session. I'm the founder and CEO of Carousel Moms Business and Leadership Coaching. I'm a business leadership coach, counselor, NLP master practitioner, 11 times international best-selling author. I'm also an international speaker and mentor. I have been highly honored to receive the gold first place winner as Coach of the Year by Dr. Terari Trent. And at this auspicious occasion, the Duchess of York, Sarah Ferguson, was present and also received the Golden Heart Award. So it is really was a great honor to be present there and to be the winner for this grand award. Highlighted as one of the 20 top 20 entrepreneurs for 2023 by Entrepreneur Herald. And here I'm featured by the New York Journal, Times of London, another feature where I bagged the Women Leadership and Mentoring Coach Award. Top 10 female coach in 2021 by Yahoo Finance. And in the men, there was Tony Robbins, who everyone is well aware of. Received 2 Fakhre Pakistan Awards, which is the pride of performance in Pakistan. And now we come into our topics. I hope you are ready. You've got your notebooks and pen. Take a lot of notes. And we will have a Q&A session where at the end you can ask me some questions. But I do request that pay close attention to whatever I'm sharing out here because I don't want to repeat myself if I've already covered that thing. So I would be jumping over those questions if the thing has been covered. All right. But otherwise, feel free to ask me anything. So, all right. So here we are, your mindset. As you can see in the word your, I put the heart, which means you have to have your heart also in the mindset that you're working on, meaning there should be a feeling, there should be warmth, there should be love, there should be true passion of what you are doing. Because if you're not putting your heart and your soul into it and only thinking, because only thinking is not enough, because more emotions, feelings come when we put our heart into the thing. It is the golden key, the driving force behind all you will and can do in your business. So, being a driving force, I'm sure you want those energies to make the very best in your business. Now, what and where does a business begin? A business begins with just one person having a vision. Just one is a little tiny spark. You may be sitting somewhere and you see something and you think, oh, why couldn't a restaurant serve this kind of food? Or a business do this kind of an approach? A company serve this kind of a product. So my friends, whenever, just excuse me, yeah, sorry. I just have a sip of water, 1 second. So my friends, it can be at any time in your life when a spark has come up into your mind where you thought of, something could be different. Maybe it could be when you're using your laptop, when you're eating in a restaurant, you're shopping for clothes, for groceries. Something triggers you that maybe if this was done this way, it would make customers more happy. And that's when the spark starts, and then you think of implementing it and starting your own business. So you are different and you will come up with your own ideas. And the more you come up with your own ideas, the more successful you would be rather than just you know, copying somebody else, because you will never thrive in business if you are just a copycat. Now here the business, you can see the crowd, these are all your competitors. There is a solid market out there in any niche that you are going, whether it's clothes, it's foods, it's groceries, it's footwear, electronics, or anything. There is a huge competition, but you need to stand out in the crowd. As you can see, I've circled the face you, because I want you to put your face out there. And remember, I would like you to take a pause and focus on this picture very, very closely. It is not impossible. It is possible if you stay focused. So focus on that white circle and imagine your own face out there. It is you. You need to stand out in the crowd. You are surrounded by all these people in business, some new peeps and some old, some experienced and some who are still doing their trial and error and their research. But with your focus, your passion, you can and you will stand out in the crowd. That's where I have been. Don't think I have been born an expert or an entrepreneur. I found my way and I've stuck my head out. As you can see, so many recognitions, awards, features, and everything. I'm a normal person like every other person. But then I found my passion. I found where I could work. And yes, I tried a lot of things. In the starting, things might not work. But when you have the proper mindset that, yes, I can do it, I will do it, and I'm ready to learn from my mistakes. And as the saying goes, there's nothing known as failure, but only a way of telling you try another way. So when I got working on my mindset and not giving up, that's when I was able to slowly, slowly come higher and higher and higher. And now, by the grace of God, I'm much higher than what where I began, and I want to keep on soaring so that I stay more and more up above the crowd and stand with my uniqueness. I bring my own flavor to my webinars, my master classes, my programs that I do of coaching, being a business and leadership coach. So I have different packages of 6 months, 12 months, and people go beyond, because business is not all about just starting it. You have to then be able to nurture it and grow. You have to improve per day. All right. So keep yourself always on that focus. Picture yourself out there and don't lose hope. There will be times when you will find that people will look down on you and say, hey, what are you doing? That's not the right way of doing it. But don't let this put you down. Look at it positively. Oh, the person said that I could do it another way or something. Just think. Because again, that's a spark. It's sparking something in your brain to think out of the box what you can do. All right. So if you look at it, rather than saying, oh my God, the person said, I'm terrible, I'm useless, I'm good for nothing, I can't do this, and giving up, nobody's going to come and literally carry you up and put you up there. You have to yourself bring yourself on the pedestal to rise up and shine out. Okay. So now the danger, if you are not standing out in the crowd, you are on danger zone, my friend. You need to wake up. You are on danger zone, because slowly, slowly, what's going to happen? You're going to be vanishing. And business is not just keeping your head above the water and surviving, but it's about thriving. You can do it if you remain focused and keep reminding yourself of your goals and why you are doing what you are doing. Keep reminding yourself, working on your mind, because everything is in our brain. Our brain controls a lot of things. So you need to do a lot of self talk, affirmations, encouragement. If you are going to wait for others to encourage you, it might never happen. Okay, so don't rely only on others, but you need to really rely on yourself, and then surround yourself with the right kind of people that can help you boost your mindset. If you do not take care, you're slowly going to see that your business will start drowning. As I said, the danger zone, right? Where if it's not only about keeping your head above the crowd, but really standing out, because slowly, you will drown in that crowd. Statistics show that approximately 20% of new businesses fall during the first 2 years of being open, 45 during the first 5 years, and 65 during the first 10 years. Only 25% of new businesses make it to 15 years or more. And that is why we're doing the session. And I'm here to tell you that you can. Yes, I said 25%. And you will say, oh, that's hardly anything. But you can be in that hardly anything if you work on your mindset. Because your biggest friend or your biggest enemy is no one else but yourself. So try to friend yourself and not be your own enemy and crush yourself down by few things people say or their expressions. So today, now see the words clearly. So today. I'm not saying tomorrow or later because I don't believe in the thing of pushing things to another day. But now is your time right now. If you are hearing this, if you're sitting in this webinar, I know there is a purpose, a plan for you that you are in this webinar. There are so many other coaches. Why are you this webinar? To listen to me, because I am being used as an instrument to bring you the good news that you will be not only a survivor, but you will be a thriver in your business. You will be in that 25% because I strongly believe in your ability. So it is about how to sow, what to sow, and how deep to sow today that you will reap tomorrow. As you know, plants, when you sow, you don't get the fruits immediately. It takes some time. So yes, but for the fruits to come out in due time, you have to take the first step of sowing the seeds, and your tomorrow will be thankful for what you are doing today. It could be yourself, your family, your country, or anyone. As I know, I am very proud to raise the Pakistan flag, living in the UAE, to say proudly I'm a Pakistani and stand up as a woman globally to success with, like recently, being declared the coach of the year in the UK. The event was held, the award ceremony, and yeah, by God's grace, many prayers to be standing as the gold first place winner. So yeah, it did not come in my comfort zone. I had to stretch, overstretch. I had to break also at times, but not give up. Be clear on my why and on my focus. That has led me to my success, and I don't give up. I keep on growing and helping beautiful people like you also to thrive. Next, once you sow the seed, that's not enough because somebody might come and trample it or choke the seed from growing. So you need to protect it, shelter it, and nurture it with love and care every day. You need to nurture it in such a way by being focused and persistent, even when you see one or two leaves dying, or the tree or the plant not growing very big too quickly. It's not instant noodles, right? It's a plant, it's a business that you are starting. So you need to be patient, all right, and continue. Reap tomorrow. Did you see that in the beginning? There were little tiny seeds being sowed, then the nurturing, and then from that nurturing, which we go back to the previous one, here I'm returning to the seed. See the size of the seed. Then look how small the plant is. And now where is it? Who here would like to have their business like this, really booming, overtaking, whether you want to go internationally or you want to go only within your country, online, offline, whatever? I'm sure you have a vision and you would like to have it blooms. Okay. And you want your business to be where others come to take shelter, either to use your products or your services. That would be really wonderful, right? You must be deep rooted in values and standards against competitors, rain and thunder. So be deep rooted, know your values and your standards, and hold on to those values. Because you cannot borrow other people's values, you have to hold on to your own values. Abraham Lincoln said that some achieve great success is proof to all that others can achieve it as well. Just like when I started off in business, I was like, oh my God, how could I do this? But then seeing that others could do this and realizing and accepting it that they are human being, I'm also a human being. We all are created equally. It depends how we nurture, we train, we feed our mind, that we grow and become different individuals. And it takes a village to raise a child. So you do not know what your environment, your culture, and a lot of things that have been the process to where you are today. But believe, if that person could do it, I can do it too. That is why I say I'm a woman. From Pakistan originally. I'm working internationally. I'm a mother of two awesome young adults. So with that, so others can see that if I can manage, you can do it. Believe in yourself. Your situation cannot be compared to mine. I cannot compare to yours, but learn to accept yourself and know that you can also achieve great success. Fixed mindset, the word that has been cut off. And I want you to leave this fixed mindset and move on to the growth mindset. Because as long as you have a fixed mindset, you will never grow. You must, not may. And I cannot emphasize it more that you need to have a growth mindset in business. The growth mindset should be an obvious business hack, and it is essential for you to succeed as an entrepreneur. You need to have the mentality that you can teach yourself to do anything as long as you push yourself hard enough and try enough things. You can never ever know enough, no matter how many years you have been in business, how young or how old you are. Remember, you should be a student forever. The day you think you know too much, I'll say that's your downfall. So think and take caution. Michael John Bobak says all progress takes place outside the comfort zone. The comfort zone is where we are used to always doing certain things in a certain way, but you need to stretch, you need to step out. Because without risk or trial, you will never know your potential, your ability, and put your talents to the test. And remember, it's not difficult to make another new place your comfort zone. So each time you step out of your comfort zone and you transition and you do achieve something, you've tried something new and you get comfortable there, try to then progress. So every day should be better than yesterday. And that will help you literally to progress. So don't worry, comfort zone will follow you wherever you go, but don't stay in the same A comfort zone. Move to B comfort zone, C comfort zone, D, E, F, and continue, and it should be never ending. Believe in yourself and in your business. Having the growth mindset as an entrepreneur will enable you to deal more effectively with the day to day of your business because you will be thinking and acting like a true entrepreneur. You have to be resilient and able to continue building what you believe is the next best thing. Things you build will often not succeed, but ultimately those losses will add up to a win. because you are learning. As I said, failure is a means of telling you try another way. So be ready to explore, because one day you will thank yourself for all your efforts. And based on what you've learned, you will definitely grow, and it'll come handy anytime. Like for me, yes, I've got a lot of my certifications and trainings, but I always say I have my years of experience, because each client that comes to me is not the same. Every client is different. Like all of you in this audience right now are different. All men are not the same, all women are not the same. You don't come with the same mindset, so you are unique, you are different. So whereas I deal with each client, I am learning every day to be a better person and to improve and get my, sometimes I'm like caught up with a client that something's totally a new situation, but I don't give up. I sit back in the evenings, go do my research, try to find out, turn to senior people standing on the shoulders of giants, of experienced people, because I can never know it all, right? It's all about learning from the best and from others. Think long term. I love the comparison between entrepreneurship and playing chess. You always have to think 3 steps ahead. Don't just ask yourself what is happening right now, but what will happen 3 steps from the action I am going to take today. So always think 3 steps ahead. You don't succeed expecting one thing to be your winning ticket in the big entrepreneurial lottery. You have to think long term and have a vision of where you want to be. That's how to be an awesome, successful, growing entrepreneur. Get into the habit of having a great mindset of give, give, give. What do I mean? Deliver, over deliver than what you have promised. And I can assure you, your clients will stay with you, they will refer you to others, they'll talk about you. There will be so much of a win 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 if you have a give, give, give. So give, be generous with your knowledge. As you know, like for these also sessions, I'm just giving voluntarily to teach you, because the more I'm giving, it's also benefiting me. It's oiling my brain. I will get rusty if I'm not using my knowledge. So I'm using my knowledge, I'm imparting to you, and I don't know where it might take. Maybe some of you might like to learn further with me and like to work with me. I do not know where it'll take. But then if I'm going to hold back some of my knowledge from you, how would you learn from me? How would you experience me as a mentor or as a coach? So have that open growth mindset. No, you're not, you have so much of abundance that even if you give a little portion, so much, or even so much from what you have, you will still be full. And a cup, we can only put fresh water or fresh juice into a cup, or even hot tea to have each morning, if the cup is empty and clean. So you need to empty the cup to refill it. So empty your cup by giving, 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 and I will tell you, it'll come a hundredfold in maybe your programs or your products being sold. You're getting more clients, you learning more things. So the more I'm giving, like I said, I learn from each client is different. So even what I share, one kind of knowledge I have learned, which has multiplied it with 10 clients. When I use the same kind of procedure, I have learned that, oh, this is not working with this client, how can I improve? Or this product is not working. So you can learn so much by the give procedure. So give and give. Helping and sharing is content marketing, which is how you build a business. Build an audience, then determine what they need from you. Create content, find your audience, build and grow your business. Please do not fall into the trap of building a product or service and then trying to find customers. That is a recipe for disaster. So try to build your audience and determine what they need. So you have to do a lot of research on your own or whatever product or service you are giving. Some homework you need to do for your own self and some spade work. Become comfortable being uncomfortable. So that's a very important thing that you need to remember, because if you're wanting to be comfortable, sitting in your comfort zone, you will never grow. There is no right or wrong approach. Just follow the methods that feels right to you. Work with a clear mind of serving and helping your audience without any secondary gain. When you work with passion from the heart and deliver and over deliver than you have promised, you will see that it'll be uncomfortable. I'm telling you, it will be uncomfortable till you get into this habit of becoming uncomfortable. We have to figure out how for ourselves what will shift our mindset in order to take the leap of becoming comfortable being uncomfortable. To accomplish this takes emotional intelligence. Create a mission worth spending your life on, what you are most passionate about. As I said in the start of the session, you need to not only work with your mind but with your heart, because then the warmth, the love comes. So do something you really love. I know we all need money and business means having abundance of finances, but my friend, if you don't love or want to do that, you will burn out, you will lose interest very soon, and somebody else will override you. So passion is whether you even, it's an educational institute, you're imparting knowledge, that's also fine. It's just all fingers are not equal, you cannot be somebody else. So just because someone else is saying, no, 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 you should not sell a product, or you should not sell a service, or you should not open an electronic company, or you should not open an institute. No, if you are passionate, that will lead you to your own growth and success. Have confidence in yourself as a human being. Appreciate that wherever you are at, you are a whole and complete human being with everything you possibly need to be successful. You deserve to achieve success. This is a motivational, inspirational business hack that helps us deal with the imposter syndrome that entrepreneurs sometimes experience. As we begin to gain success, we sometimes think that maybe we don't deserve that success. Prior to that stage, we might read business books by people that are famous or established entrepreneurs and whom we consider to be naturally born superheroes in their field and great entrepreneurs. There is no such thing as a born entrepreneur. We all have it in us to step up and achieve things as long as we are willing to do so. Because nobody's, once you're an adult, you know, when you're a child, okay, your parents will follow you, or adults will, chase you to study and finish school and everything. Once you're an adult, you're responsible for your own life. So nobody's going to bother. You should be willing to do it. So as long as you're willing to do it, to learn, to grow and achieve it, you can do it. And now we have so many things, the internet, what can't you find? And if you make a little effort, even on your little small device called the mobile, sitting in your chair, lying down in your bed, you can do a lot of things, right? So we have to be aware that our every success and our position in life springs forth from our actions and our efforts. We deserve the fruit of our labor, and we deserve to do big and cool things. You're not created for something small, but something really huge, big. Just keep expanding and think big, dream big. Your business will never be worse than today. As I said, every day you should be something better, one step ahead than what you were yesterday. If you have not progressed one step today, then you are going on the decline and slowly you're going to go backwards down the escalator. So remember, today is only today. Okay, my business, I don't make money or I did not do certain thing. It is fine. It is today. But what are you going to do about tomorrow? So don't forget. So today, don't cry over spilt milk. Think how you can make tomorrow better. When tomorrow comes, make it better than today. From the moment you launch your business, whether it's a product or a service, we want it to be perfect. Is it not? But my friends, we are not Mr. and Miss Perfect. We are human beings created to learn from trial and error. So perfect that it typically doesn't get even launched. Yes, I've seen businesses that people look for so much perfectionism that in the end, that spark of starting a business, it never comes to life. It just remains as a thought and a wish because it never lives up to our expectations. We often think something is a failure, even when we are only just started. There is no such thing as failure, only of saying, try something new. I know I repeated the sentence repeatedly because I want to drill it into your brain to understand. We have all been really taking this too much to heart when we do not, from childhood also, we are taught you have to get a very good grade. And if you fail, you don't do well, or, you're a loser, your friends make fun, the bullying that takes place. So you need to literally change that mindset to help your own self to grow. Be willing to suck at the beginning. That means be ready to make the mistakes, to be the biggest fool out there. Be aware that you have to progressively get better. This is a brilliant mindset for business success. Feel comforted by the knowledge that whatever you do or start today, that it is worst and you can improve it if you continue to nurture it with love and with care and focus. Be passionate about your business. Yes, my friend, be passionate about your business because that will see you through. Do what you love. Your business must be something that you're passionate about. And yes, be really like, I know I love what I do. And that's why even maybe it might come as a surprise to all of you, but I was not feeling too good. And still, because I had given my commitment for this webinar, I kept my word of honor and said, no, my audience has registered. They're coming to learn. They are hungry for the knowledge. I will deliver and over deliver. And I'm telling you, the amount I was feeling low just before the webinar, I'm like so energized sharing my knowledge with you. So I'm glad that I did share my knowledge because that passion came into life and as I've not felt as terrible as feeling just before the session. So you can definitely do it. So with that, I have some good news for especially the awesome women out here that I will be running my free, mark the word, it's free. I'm not going to charge you anything. 7-day business challenge that I am going to conduct. And why am I saying only women and especially moms and women? Because since May is the month known as Mother's Month, the Mother's Day is celebrated in the US on the 14th of May. That's the second Sunday of May. So this year it falls on the 14th of May. So in honor of that, I'm going to run a free 7-day business challenge. I tell you, I will stretch you a lot. There's a lot of work to do. If you think I'm going to spoon feed you and pet you and everything, that's not going to happen, because, guys, we need to get us cells track sided on the right track of what we need to do overall, mindset or the strategies we need to take to start a business. Come on, you guys are not silly not to understand it. In 7 days, she's saying start a business. So definitely it'll be like literally not only spade work. I'll be drilling your brains out, frying your brains out completely to get a guaranteed result. Within 7 days, you will get that guaranteed result, but you have to slog and work hard with me. So if this is you, the dates are going to be, it's going to start on the 15th of May. 14th is Mother's Day. So in honor of that, for all women, it's going to be on the 15th to the 21st, 7 days in May. All right. I will give you off days in between, like say Tuesday and Thursday will be off. So you're lucky. Since I know many of you may be transitioning from a 9 to 5 job to business, or having it as a side hustle. You'll have Tuesday and you'll have Thursday off, so you can regain your thing. And it will be in the evening from 7 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. UAE time, and Pakistan time, it will be from 8 p.m. to 10:30 p.m. Please convert this timing. This is going to be an international challenge in a closed Zoom room. It will be for those who register. So you need to DM me or comment in this. I'll check the comments later on. I'm also going to share with you my links, so you can email me and contact me, because I don't want to just leave you there with your mindset of struggling, trying to swim. How do I swim? How do I manage? That is why, as special students of IGP, I am giving you this privilege to be trained personally by me. So come in, learn from me as I share my expertise. For the session will last for 2.5 hours. I know it's in the evening, 2, 3 days will be after work, but my friends, nothing comes in the comfort zone. If you want to achieve success, growth, and make yourself and make that money, and I'm guaranteeing you in 7 days, I will get you to start your business, to get it really on solid ground. Rest, you have to take off, which I will give you certain levels to take off, but you have to press the accelerator, change the gears, clutch, and everything, whether it's automatic or manual, whatever your plane you're flying, car you're driving, whatever it is. I will give you all the tools, don't worry. But yeah, just communicate with me. So that's the good news. And this is only being given because you are a student of IGP. This is my website. To connect with me, you can scan the QR code. And it's also, if you cannot remember this, you can just go by Carousel Mums. You'll find my website. This is my LinkedIn and my email address. So you can take out a screenshot or a photograph to communicate with me if you are interested in joining my free 7-day business challenge. I'm also on Facebook by Carousel Mums, and on Instagram by Carousel Mums. So, yeah, tune in, connect with me. And yes, as I said, the challenge is for women. If you're a male who is interested to work with me, you need to get in touch with me. But that would be that I would not be taking you in a group setting. If you meet my criteria, because I will do an interview session first, which is a complimentary session also. That means for about 15 to 20 minutes, I'll jump on a Zoom call, interview you. If I find you men capable, fit for the thing for a one-on-one, then I would offer it. Or even in a separate, maybe if the demand is extra, I do that separate, but it totally, you need to show me that you are hungry to learn and you are going to commit to something to gain results. Because anyone not performing in my challenges, day one, I'll throw you out. Day two, also I throw out. Day three, also I throw out those who do not stick and do not do the work that they are being asked for. Okay. Now, I want you at this last to sit back. I've got this and I've got another short video clip for you to watch, digest it. It has to do with your mindset. I want you really to feel this music as you're hearing it and be inspired, because I want you to believe in yourself, because all growth, all success begins with you. So let's dive in. Put your notebooks down, put your pens down, sit back. If you like, keep your eyes open so you can see what's happening on the screen and digest the music. Yes, my dear friends, I shared this with you because your products, your services are needed. The people in this world are searching. You have the ideal client looking out for there for you. And as I said, you need to keep your head up above the crowd, above the competitors. Because, as the song says, many are deceived. You know how there are fake products in the market, wrong services, people are cheating people, they are robbing them, selling the wrong things. It is up to you to be genuine with that passion, with that love, literally giving what you have from your heart and serving people. Because unless you don't believe in yourself, you're not going to be successful. And in this darkness, look at this candle just burning. That flame, you are that flame in that product, even whether it's a electronic. Give genuine stuff, do not give inferior, do not add fake stuff, because this is where companies are failing, business are failing, because people are using something what is called number two, inferior quality. Why, my friend? Why would you like somebody to give you a fake inferior thing to cheat you? No, you and I don't want to be cheated or given a fake thing. So, my friend, if you don't want that to happen, how are you doing it to your other brother or sister created by whoever you may call him? God, Allah, Jesus, Bhagwan, whatever it is. They also are worthy of getting genuinity, getting love. So you are going to be that candle in your business, being genuine, giving with the heart. In the beginning, yes, you will find that you a little bit you go in a loss, but it's okay. It's okay. Because unless you don't make some sacrifices, like I know I have given sleepless nights, really sacrificed a lot to come to where I am today. All right. So, with this, I end my session because I believe in you, and never let anyone blow this candle and your light off. Keep rising and keep shining. Thank you, and over to our host. Yes, ma'am, are you there? I'm not sure, my friends, if she's there. I'm just waiting for her to connect back. So yes, you can start typing in the comments your questions to till she joins and she asks you the questions and what's the next step. So go for it, my friends. And yeah, while you are doing this, to little bit safe, let you enjoy some wonderful time. I would be sharing with you all some. Is she there? No, I don't think she's there as yet. So yes, just give me a little. Give me a second. Okay, just a minute, ma'am. Just 1 second. Yeah, you can
Okay,
take
ma'am.
over. Yeah, you can take over. I'm done with the
Okay, ma'am.
questions. Yeah, go ahead.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for your rich content presentation which can impact our knowledge seeker surely. After your presentation, I hope now our knowledge seeker can learn something new, which was our only intention. Learn and grow together, IGP knowledge seeker. Once again, thank you so much, dear ma'am, for your presentation. Now, ma'am, it's time for our question answer session, which is the one more valuable part of our regular webinar. Honorable ma'am, please stay with us. After a short video, we will be back in our session part 2, which is the question answer part. Dear IGP knowledge seeker, please ask your question in the comment box as much as you want to know from our speaker. Thank you. After question answer, we have an webinar certification and online quiz competition. Dear IGP knowledge seeker, please ask your question in the comment box as much as you want to know from our speaker. Thank you. After question answer, we have an webinar certification and online quiz competition. Welcome back, ma'am.
No,
Welcome
oh,
back,
can
our
you don't leave?
participants.
Okay, they called me. Bye.
Ma'am, our first question is from Lutrin. How can this type of mindset prepare us for the next challenge we face during our life, especially in business?
Okay, a very good question to ask. Now, everything, my friend, is in our mind. If you think positive, you believe in growth and success and in learning, you can definitely be prepared for the next challenge. Yes, we are not God to know what will happen in the future, but that will strengthen us. We will not give up when challenges come. Now, recently we just come out from the pandemic, correct? Now, who had predicted the pandemic earlier? And that too globally. I know in certain countries there has been natural disasters or pandemics, but this global, the way the COVID came was like something none of us expected, right? But then, like I'll give my own examples. Suddenly, I started with the online thing also. So it was that what is in your way is the way. Always remember that. Don't take something that is coming as a blockage in your business that, oh, that's a roadblock. Now, what do I do? When you have to reach your children to school, if you have children, or you have to reach a meeting, business meeting, if you have to reach there, you will find a way, even if the road is blocked. You will take a longer route, but when your intention is there to reach your goal, your target, you will do it no matter rain, thunder, and storm. And that is why you need to work on your mindset. Everything is not what is written in the book. If you are going to go on your own certifications, your trainings, fix what your mentor says or anything, I'm sorry, not only in business, in anything in life, you can never be successful, because life is not about books. Your life should be a book itself. Write a new chapter each day, and help others also. I hope I have answered your question. Yes, ma'am. Anything else?
Thank you so much, ma'am, for your answer. Ma'am, our next, no, ma'am, he repeat the questions. So, IGP knowledge seeker, please ask your question in the comment box as much as you want to know from our speaker. Thank you. After question answer, we have a webinar certification and online quiz competition. Dear IGP knowledge seeker, please ask your question in the comment box as much as you want to know from our speaker. Thank you. After question answer, we have a webinar certification and online quiz competition.
There's a question, ma'am.
Ma'am, our next question is from Ilbo. Any advice, please, on how can we sustain our business even the inflation rate is going up always?
Why think negative, my friend? As I've said, you have to have a growth mindset. And what is in the way is the way. Find a way. Think out of the box. Can I give some more services? Can I throw in some more freebies, some packages? Add something more, make it more colorful. Maybe you could make it more personalized, because I do not know whether you're running a business of a product or a service, whatever it is. You can add so many things. As you've seen, when people, like in the beauty industry, what do? They have these certain advent calendars that they give, or they have a special gift box that you can order from them, or anything. Even in our services, we add little things that we entertain. Either we'll give an ebook complimentary with it, or just anything. or an autographed printed book of ours that we have written. You can think it's what you want to do. You don't have to copy what others are doing. You can brainstorm ideas from other people who have gone ahead of you. But what is it coming in your way? The inflation is trying to tell you, breathe more air into that balloon, make it huge, put more air. You can do it. You can do it. Because Mr. Orlando, I believe in you. You can do it. You've got the power, you've got the energy. And I love your DP pick. It's amazing. It inspires me. When you've got such a beautiful DP pick, look to that and walk in faith. And Phil, inflation is not something. You can breathe life and air into anything, and nothing is impossible because I believe in you. Yes, ma'am. Anything else? Ma'am, I think you're muted. I cannot hear you.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for your answer. Ma'am, there is no more questions from our participants. So once again, thank you so much, ma'am, for your time in IGP. We have learned a lot from you with new topic. It will add some value to our day-to-day activity along with our academic and professional growth. Honorable ma'am, hope to see you again with a new date and new topic. Thank you, ma'am. Take care.
Thank you so much. Take care. God bless.
Honorable ma'am, before we move to the next webinar certification process, if you want to leave this studio, you can, ma'am.
Okay. Thank you so much. Bye bye.
Welcome, ma'am. IGP Knowledge Seeker stand for the webinar certification process, the most attractive and powerful part of our regular webinar. After a short video, we will start our webinar certification. After webinar certification, we have an online quiz competition and quiz certification. IGP Knowledge Seeker stand for the webinar certification process, the most attractive and powerful part of our regular webinar. After a short video, we will start our webinar certification. After webinar certification, we have an online quiz competition and quiz certification. Today are some technical problem. We cannot provide our certificate code. We provide our certificate code in a short time. Thank you. Today are some technical problem. We cannot provide our certificate code. We provide our certificate code in a short time. Thank you. IGP Knowledge Seeker, it's time for the most engaging part of this webinar, which is an online quiz competition, which is our regular webinar activity. Now, time for the online quiz competition. To join the online quiz competition properly, please follow my instruction carefully. Now, time for the online quiz competition. To join the online quiz competition properly, please follow my instruction carefully. Go to www.slido.com and find today's quiz or scan this QR code for direct joining. Quiz code is Global IGP. After a short video, we will start our quiz session. Please join in Slido with the code and the code is Global IGP. Please join in Slido with the code and the code is Global IGP. Please join in Slido with the code and the code is Global IGP. Please join in Slido with the code and the code is Global IGP. Dear participant, please join in Slido with the code and the code is Global IGP. With 28 people, we are going to start our quiz session right now. Our first question is, psychometric tests are used to see if you have the right mindset for a business. Option 1 true, option 2 false. Option 1 is the right answer and 69% people are right here. In the leaderboard, PRL is holding the first position. Our second question is, the case that upheld the right of a state to regulate business for the public good was option 1, Moon versus Leonis, option 2, Secretariat Priority versus United States. 10. Option 1 is the right answer and 50% people are right here. In the leaderboard, Julius is holding the first position. Our third question is the right mindset for brainstorming activity. Option 1, divergent thinking. Option 2, convergent thinking. Option 1 is the right answer, and 54% people are right here in the leaderboard. Maya is holding the first position. Our fourth question is below are the right mindset for feedback except option 1 curious, option 2 extra. Option 2 is the right answer, and 73% people are right here in the leaderboard. Julius is holding the first position. Our fifth question is what the right attitude for entrepreneur mindset? Option 1 overconfident, option 2 able to work without supervision. Option 2 is the right answer, and 96% people are right here in the leaderboard. Julius is holding the first position. Our sixth question is what is the right mindset for step 1? Option 1 broken mindset, option 2 growth mindset. Option 2 is the right answer, and 96% people are right here in the leaderboard. Julius is holding the first position. Our seventh question is what is the right mindset for success Islami? Option 1 if you put your trust in Allah, success will come automatically. Option 1 prioritize Allah and putting in effort. Option 2 is the right answer, and 58% people are right here. The leaderboard, Julius is holding the first position. Our eighth question is which of these is the right mindset for sniping? Option 1 think loss win, option 2 think win win. Option 2 is the right answer, and 88% people are right here in the leaderboard. Julius is holding the first position. Our second last question of the evening session is which is not the right mindset for starting career? Option 1 career choice is permanent, option 2 college degree leads to for opportunity but doesn't graduate employment. Option 1 is the right answer, and 38% people are right here in the leaderboard. Sheila is holding the first position. Our last and final question of the evening session is a business that sells the right for someone else to use its name is a option 1 cooperative, option 2 franchisee. Option 2 is the right answer, and 83% people are right here. Congratulations to our online quiz competition winner top 10. Congratulations again. Slido will take a few minutes for finalizing the result, and after that, we will issue our online quiz competition certificate on our official Facebook page and group Institute of Global Professionals. Congratulations to our online quiz competition winner top 10. Congratulations again. Slido will take a few minutes for finalizing the result, and after that, we will issue online quiz competition certificate on our official Facebook page and group Institute of Global Professionals. Congratulations to our online quiz competition and congratulations again. Slido will take a few minutes for finalizing the result, and after that, we will issue our online quiz competition certificate on our official Facebook page and group Institute of Global Professionals. At the end of our session, we can say properly feed your skill, never stop learning, cause life never stop teaching us. Be happy and stay safe. See you again and again. We want your participation in every program. If you want to live a happy life, try to a goal, not to people of things. Albert Einstein. Before I say or hit the end like button, once again, thank you so much for your active participation as always. See you again in the next session. Thank you.